Hey, you guys, what's good? What's poppin'? Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in the break room. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, and we're not gonna even waste any more time, honey. We're gonna get right on into it. So apparently, y'all, Peach McIntyre has made an announcement today. I believe it was made on TikTok and then brought over here to the YouTube streets that she is expecting baby number 8. Child. I mean, you know what, y'all? I'm going to be very honest with you. At this point, it's just like, I mean, when you don't work and you don't do anything else, I mean, I guess you got time to keep having a bunch of kids. And you know what's so funny to me? Yes, this makes Peach's 8th child. Yes, all her children are apparently by Wood, her husband. But the gag for me is Wood actually has more than 8 children. Wood has other children. Now, I know it's speculated, but before he met Peach, he had 1 or 2 kids. So let's just say, again, y'all, I don't know these people. I just became familiar with them from social media. But apparently he had 2 or 3. I don't know if he had 2 prior to meeting Peach and 1 during Peach, their breakup. But just for conversation purposes, I believe Wood has at least 11 children once this one is born by Peach. And all I kept thinking was, you got possibly 11 children with no damn job? Peach thinks, like, I'm pregnant by my husband. Okay, girl. But what if something happens to Wood, your husband? Girl, at this point, I pray you got a life insurance policy on that man. So in the event, God forbid, something happens to him, the kids will get a little bit of something. Obviously, they won't be able to retire from any type of jobs, but they have a little something. It's just, the Lord says, be fruitful and multiply. That's definitely said in the Bible. Can I say that Peach don't need any more kids? I can't really say that because I don't know what that girl can handle. What I do know is it just almost seems like Peach is having these children to be relevant on social media. Y'all know when she just had her last child, her 7th child, it was a whole situation with that birth. She was forced to go to the hospital by Wood. Then when she got there, they had to do immediate C-section. The baby had some health complications. Upon the baby getting discharged from the hospital, Peach claimed she had this astronomical hospital bill. I think she mentioned the number of $1 million. And I don't know whatever came of that bill other than the hospital more than likely charged it off, because if she's not paying rent, so she can move to, 2 hours from Tampa, I'm just going to assume sis is not being diligent paying, payment arrangements to the hospital for $1 million. I'm just going to assume she's not doing that. So at this point, it's just like, okay, girl, you're pregnant with baby number 8. Great. And from what it's been said, that 5-bedroom house that she moved out of, she moved into a 3-bedroom townhome, which now you're going to bring another child into the equation. So now that's 8 children for possibly 2 bedrooms. I'm just going to assume Peach is not going to live there forever, ever. So sounds like obviously when she moved out of that 5-bedroom house, girl, you knew you were pregnant. Just appears to me that you would have made provisions to either stay in the house or find a home as big as the house that you moved out of. I don't know, y'all. Am I wrong? I'm sorry. Some of this stuff just doesn't make sense to me. I get that Peach feels like she's going to be able to retire from YouTube. I mean, maybe she will, or social media. Let me say that. Because she doesn't just put up content on YouTube. She's across other social media platforms. Peach, I guess she feels like she's going to be able to retire from social media. And at this point, good luck with that, girl. I mean, I remember I think it was last year, maybe it was 2023, early 2023. It was said that Peach had got pulled over and didn't have car insurance. It's just stuff like that. It's just like, girl, come on now. I don't know. For me, it's more so the fact that not so much that she's getting ready to be a mother of now to 8, because if you can take care of all those children without Medicaid, food stamps, Section 8, and welfare, this is all right then, go off. But it's the fact that this man that you're birthing all these children with, yes, he has the title of husband, but since he don't have a job, like he, in the event that something happens to Peach and for whatever reason she's not able to put out social media content, who's the backup plan? Because let's be honest, y'all, Peach and Wood don't have the same personality. I'm just going to assume that Wood doesn't have the same work ethic as Peach does. So does Peach even think about that? In the event that something happens to her and say, for instance, Wood outlives her? Because again, y'all, you have to think about that. The reality is we're not going to live forever. So God forbid if something happens to Peach, is Peach being mindful in the event that something happens to her? Is Wood going to be able to handle all these kids by himself? Like, does she even think of that? I'm not saying because of that she shouldn't ever birth any more children. I'm just wondering, is that a thought for her? But I guess in order to have that thought, you would need to be a little bit more mature and a little more rational. And I don't think Peach are either two of those things. So, I mean, okay, girl. Now it looks like she's due any day. Let's be honest. We're going into the 9th month of the year. People have been speculating that Peach was pregnant the early part of 2024. So Peach is probably damn near due to deliver any day. I think the last time when she told us she was pregnant with baby number 7, I believe she ended up having the baby either, I don't know, a month or so after she announced it. So historically, we know that when Peach announces pregnancies, she's very close to delivering. So I guess, y'all. I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I mean, at this point, I am so desensitized to how these people act on the internet. And at this point, these people are not my family. They're not my friends. They're not even associates. They are literally people that I watch on the internet. And at this point, I'm watching in bewilderment because I'm just astonished that people live like this. And it just seems like everybody's doing things with no conscious thought behind anything that they're doing. Like it's just obvious Peach is sleeping with Wood because obviously that's her husband. And let's be honest, does Peach need to have Wood wear a condom? I mean, no, that's her husband. However, Peach needs to be mindful of her body as well too. Like she doesn't even give her body a chance to heal. I don't know. It's very strange. Y'all drop y'all thoughts and opinions down below. And TMR, definitely see you guys in the next one, honey. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.